Welcome back. Today we tell the story of a Kentucky guy who became a star in just 2 years in Chicago. He used to beg on the streets, and then, like a superhero, the Archbishop rescued him, giving him a new lease on life by joining the choir. As for why he was at the crime scene, he was just returning a book when he heard something he shouldn't have. He entered the Archbishop's bedroom and saw him lying, surrounded by a horror movie scene, just a shadowy figure. Alan fainted on the spot. Such a blood-phobic guy. Often fainting since childhood, he woke up feeling like he'd just returned from battle, covered in blood. So when the police showed up, his instinct was to run. Alan desperately hoped his lawyer would believe him, and Martin bluntly told him. He didn't need Alan's explanation. He didn't care. In other words, Alan was to keep his distance from others, including the police, media, and other inmates. Martin was pretty confident and went on to ask Alan his suit size. As a meticulous lawyer who cared about appearances, Alan's look mattered. Soon, news of Martin defending Alan frequently aired. Back at the law firm, everyone was worried about Alan, but Martin seemed in a pretty good mood. To him, the Vietnam case was more intriguing. He trusted Alan. He shared their talk with colleagues, noting Alan's arrest. He had the Archbishop's ring in his sock, but lacked motive. Further investigation needed and the numbers meaning. They might as well find some psychologist to buy some time, and maybe even help Alan's mysterious psyche remember he resembled a thug, and next to check for other enemies of the Archbishop. Lastly, they had to identify the third party at the crime scene, while District Attorney John found Jenny, the top lawyer in the DA office, with one request. First off, we need to aim for the death penalty. It seemed the DA had some secrets hidden up his sleeve. Jenny didn't immediately agree. She needed to clarify the situation first. Why did the DA seek her? She used to assist Martin. They were lovers, but the protagonist did something against the DA, storming out in anger. Since then, tension was palpable. Martin ran into Jenny at the crime scene. Former lovers turned rivals, but their spark remained. Martin inspected the scene and left. Martin met Alan for the second time and told him to behave in court. No talking, nothing at all. Just act innocent. It's best if I refrain from saying anything at all. I always can. Nope, you're already in the game now. Don't smile, just stay cool. Soon the first court session started. Reporters flooded in. Martin told them, our real goal this time is to find the true killer. Maybe they messed up the case again. The critical clues are still and more disputes will arise. Martin was confident, believing there were 2 victims, including the Archbishop and his client. No suspects yet. During the first defense, Martin advised Alan not to answer. Alan could easily incriminate himself, so he hoped to wait for a psychological assessment before questioning. Martin cleverly bought time as his assistant investigated Alan's place. Excuse me, I'm here looking for my nephew. Despite being a bit different in skin tone, he successfully blended into Alan's room. In Alan's bedroom, he found a picture, but just as he was about to head to the bathroom, a young man tackled him, trying to escape. After a brief struggle, he yanked the young man's earring off, but still let him slip away. Who was that guy? Martin once again stepped into the prison, casually tossing an earring to Alan, and filled with curiosity to find out what exactly the young man was doing in Alan's room. I don't know. I don't have anything. Alan didn't know who Linda was. Who is she? Martin showed a photo, embarrassing Alan. Linda's my girlfriend, but I don't know her whereabouts. Martin wanted him to speak out and not hide to help Alan. Do you think it's Alex or someone you've seen? I'm not sure. Maybe it was Alex. I don't know, Alan. You got to understand they're out for blood. If you don't help me, then you're completely toast. I forgot. I just don't get why Alan would do this. Anyway, Alan couldn't believe it. He was a good kid, couldn't fathom such people around. Martin brought in a psychologist. They started treating Alan, setting up a camera to record their conversation. Alan did well. Like a well-behaved lamb, he fainted often at 12. Did your parents do anything? No. My mom passed away, and as for his father, Alan said he wasn't a good man. Clearly, Alan didn't have a great upbringing. He had never seen a doctor for fainting, as his dad told him not to go unless his leg was broken. During the second trial, the lovebirds went head-to-head verbally, while Martin had just one goal, by time. Obviously, Morton succeeded at the psychologists. Linda was Alan's girlfriend, both working for the Archbishop. What was their relationship? Me and Linda? Well, she's a smart gal. We had a great time together, maybe even getting married. Did you two ever sleep together? That's private. I know. But let's ask the real question. Did you sleep with Erin? Yeah, we did. Did you sleep with anyone else while you were at it?